Rebecca Allen, too strong on a three. And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark. Afterwards has something to say as Clark walks away. We know there are always increased eyeballs, energy, and attention around the matchups between Reese and Clark, and Angel Reese.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Maxwell Faulkner, and welcome in to Are You Kidding Me? Here on a Real Falking Sports Podcast. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? The WNBA is already pushing a new race hoax on the first game of the season. I mean, last season, it at least took them 5 or 6 games before noticing Caitlin Clark was increasing viewership, so they had to blame it on racism rather than uplifting the league and the players in it, especially Caitlin Clark. Yep. So here we go again. The WNBA believes that pushing racial divide is how to increase revenue in the league. What is this? CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, or even ESPN? So in the first game of the season, the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark's team, took on the Chicago Sky, Angel Reese's team. During this game, Angel Reese got a rebound and Caitlin Clark fouled her, causing Angel Reese to want to fight Caitlin Clark. Let's check out that play and we'll review it.
Rebecca Allen, too strong on a three. And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark. Afterwards has something to say as Clark walks away. We know there are always increased eyeballs, energy, and attention around the matchups between Reese and Clark, and Angel Reese is still going after Caitlin Clark in the aftermath.
Everyone in the arena had to know this foul was coming. As soon as you saw Angel Reese wide open, you knew that Caitlin Clark was going to come in and take that foul.
Okay, let's go ahead and break down this play, shall we? First things first. Did we all notice Angel Reese push the opposing Indiana Fever player in the back to receive that rebound? Yeah, that's a foul on Angel Reese, clear as day. This would be called in the NCAA, high school, or even middle school leagues, but, well, since we're in the pro leagues, the NBA and the WNBA refs swallow their whistle so more points can go on the board because that's what everyone wants to see. Lots of points, lots of points. Second, Caitlin Clark's foul was a basketball play. The fact they turned that into a flagrant is absolutely ridiculous. The announcers were in on it as well. Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese. Everyone in the arena knew Caitlin Clark was going to make this kind of foul on Angel Reese. Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, why don't you? Huh? Did we all forget when Caitlin Clark was called a bitch and that got thrown to the floor by Kennedy Carter last season? Yeah, that play wasn't called a flagrant until after the game. That was a common foul until they reviewed it a day later, then upgraded it to a flagrant, which doesn't matter because the game is over. What was the point of that? So, after the foul, Angel Reese fell to the floor, as he always does. Real quick, here's some footage of Angel Reese flopping on the floor. Okay, check it out. So Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese. Angel Reese falls to the floor. And when Angel Reese gets back up, she wants to fight Caitlin Clark for making a good foul. If we all understand basketball, that's a good foul. Instead of giving Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky 2 easy points, you slap down at the ball, hitting Angel Reese's arms to not allow her to score the basketball, but rather have her earn them at the free throw line, which, since it was an Indiana Fever home game, that's an advantage because the fans can then wave their arms and say, miss it, oh, miss it, to try and make Angel Reese make a mistake. It was a good foul, not a flagrant. After the third quarter, an ESPN sideline reporter, who else? I mean, come on. We knew it would be ESPN. Asked Caitlin Clark about the foul. Let's see how Caitlin answers that question.
Caitlin, I saw you having a long conversation with the official. Walk me through your perspective on the flagrant foul, and what was the point you were trying to make to her?
It's just a good take foul, you know. If either Angel gets wide open 2 points, or we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul. Every basketball player knows that.
Seriously? What was the point you were trying to make? What was your intention, Caitlin? Are you kidding me? I mean, are we serious? Why weren't these questions asked to the players that constantly threw Caitlin Clark to the floor last season? So back to that interview and Caitlin Clark's answer to that reporter. Even though I lost a ton of respect for Caitlin Clark because she bowed down to the woke black players of the WNBA and said she has white privilege, at least she's still able to speak respectfully to the reporters and answer her question with common sense knowledge of the game of basketball. Caitlin Clark, I must say, you have a very talented mind for the game. She really does. When she's done with the WNBA, which hopefully is soon, she'll make more money being an announcer on the sports network. I think she'll be a great asset to that. So definitely got to be looking out for that. Moving on in this game, because believe it or not, that was just the beginning to this race hoax. So while Angel Reese was shooting her flagrant fouls, apparently, according to Angel Reese and no one else, the Indiana Fever fans were making racial remarks to her at the free throw line. Here's Angel Reese missing a free throw because of, once again, according to Angel Reese and no one else, racism. Check it out. Did anyone hear any racial slurs? Huh? No? Okay. Even Angel Reese's head coach, Tyler Marsh, said he didn't know of any racial slurs until the media told him. Check this out.
When did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that, it's something that, we heard about. And so, again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation-wise.
And just a quick follow-up on it. Just because you coached in Indiana, did you ever have any issues with that while you were coaching there?
I think my focus was always on the team and on the organization and doing my job as best as I could. And so, that's kind of what it is.
So, in a post-game interview, Angel Reese was asked about the racist fans in the Indiana Fever crowd. Check it out.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it's hard to hear, but my support system is great. God has protected me in so many different ways. I've gone through so many different things in the past couple of years of my life, but I think just having this support and this love and being a part of an organization that really supports me and loves me is something that I couldn't imagine not being a part of.
Oh my goodness. Notice the question and notice the answer. Never once did the reporters ask Angel, what did they say to you? Nor did Angel tell the people what was said to her. Apparently, which is how the liberals work, we are supposed to just believe Angel Reese, believe her word, take her word for it, because if we don't, then you're a racist. You're a racist if you don't believe the people that are calling it out. No, that's not how it works. We need hard evidence. Kind of like that video I just showed of Indiana Fever fans yelling for Angel Reese to miss a free throw. Did we hear any racial slurs? Maybe there's some other videos that can back up Angel's claim, but so far, there has been no evidence of that. But I did find some evidence of a player being racist during a basketball game in the WNBA. Let's check that out. So WNBA, is there no investigation on Brittany Griner for saying trash fucking white girl? Is there no fine or suspension for Griner since she expressed her anger towards a specific race? Interesting how you claim racism is happening in the league without any evidence, and then you jump into investigation about those racist claims, but when evidence is right in front of your face, you do nothing. Interesting how that works in the WNBA. You know what they're trying to do, right? The WNBA is trying to make a racial hate rivalry. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. It's almost like that hate rivalry between Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas, only they were both black and, well, Caitlin Clark is white while Angel Reese is black. The problem is that the WNBA just can't seem to understand that Caitlin Clark is focused on playing basketball and improving her team, while Angel Reese is focused on increasing her own publicity. So here we go again. Just like last year, WNBA players are calling out racism with no evidence to back up their claim. You see, this is how the league wants to make the WNBA relevant. They need to create race hoaxes in order to catch the viewers' attention. Only, if they haven't noticed already, this doesn't make fans want to go to the games, nor does it make them want to watch the games on TV. The only way the fans are hearing about these race hoaxes is on social media. People will talk amongst each other on podcasts and viral videos, but that's not creating an increase in viewership towards the WNBA. It's increasing viewership, clicks, likes, subscribers, followers, etc. on social media platforms and podcasts. WNBA, when will you learn? When will you ladies stop pushing white supremacy and racism and just focus on the game of basketball? What's so hard about having the players come out and say how much they love the game, the players and their fans? If the players, coaches, and even WNBA executives spent the same amount of time showing how grateful and passionate they are for the game rather than pushing racial divide and misogyny, I guarantee that within time, the WNBA would start making a profit because fans want to see hard-working athletes loving the game, respecting each other and the fans, and most importantly, competitive basketball without any racial biases.
After Caitlin Clark in the aftermath.
Everyone in the arena had to know this foul was coming. As soon as you start,
It's just a good take foul, you know. If you either Angel gets wide open 2 points, or we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul. Every basketball player knows that.